I can't lie, at age 46, to still be active, to still be thriving, still throwing punches, it just shows how much of a legend you are.
Left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010. The Wayback Machine Pacquiao looked pretty good.
Machine Pacquiao looked pretty good. Manny Pacquiao is back in training with legendary coach Freddie Roach for his 2025 return fight against Mario Barrios. Pacquiao and his team have been running the streets of Los Angeles focusing on conditioning. And staying sharp, the boxing icon is determined to make a strong comeback in the ring.
All right, let's go.
Run. You see that speed, Ellie?
That's unreal. What, 25 punches in 4 seconds? This pay-per-view is selling 1 million. Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao has had a long and successful partnership with legendary coach Freddie Roach. Since the early days of his career, their strong bond and mutual respect have been key to Pacquiao's rise as one of boxing's greatest champions now as Manny prepares for his 2025 return fight. He has one
duplicate a Manny Pacquiao ever again.
Let's talk a little bit about Freddie Roach, because you know your relationship has been so definitive. What do you think is the best advice that he ever gave you?
Just focus. Always what your dreams is.
Was that advice that you needed? Was that something that you found difficult to do?
Just focus.
Fans are feeling nostalgic watching Manny Pacquiao train again with Freddie Roach. Their reunion brings back memories of Pacquiao's glory days, reminding everyone of the legendary fights and unforgettable moments they shared. Seeing the duo together once more sparks excitement and hope for another remarkable chapter in boxing history.
Left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010. The Wayback Machine Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw. Like, he wasn't in horrible shape, but he is 46 years old, going up against a guy that is more than a decade younger than him in Mario Barrios. Bob Arum, in the same interview, he said that he was worried about Manny Pacquiao. This is a guy that promoted Pacquiao for most of his professional career, not promoting this fight against Barrios, but he said he is concerned for Pacquiao going into this fight. Do you have concerns about Pacquiao going in?
No, I don't have concerns. And look, I can post a video and look good for 10 seconds right now. Just like when Mike Tyson looked like a killer when he was promoting the Jake Paul fight. You writers and you guys with the non-boxing, I need to get those videos out of your head, because they're just clips. Anyone could look good for that long. I can train you to look good for 10 seconds. It'll be pretty hard, but I can train you to look good for 10 seconds on video. So don't worry about that. I look, Bob Arum knows what he's talking about, because it's the legs that's going to get to Pacquiao, not the power, not the explosive speed in front of a heavy bag. But whenever you're in front of an opponent and he's going to be moving around, it's the legs that are going to fail you. They're going to betray you. The power's not going to betray you. That lasts until the very end. His punch resistance, that's not going to betray him, because that never goes. Speed, and it's because you rely on your legs. That's the thing that goes at age. So at 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao's not going to have 0 legs.
Focus fans are feeling nostalgic watching Manny Pacquiao train again with Freddie Roach. Their reunion brings back memories of Pacquiao's glory days, reminding everyone of the legendary fights and unforgettable moments they shared seeing the duo. Together once more sparks excitement and hope for another remarkable chapter in.
What did you know about Manny?
Nothing. He's a little guy, 112-pound former world champion. He says, well, you want to work out together? I said, yeah, no problem. After one round of mitts with Manny Pacquiao, I says, wow, this kid can fight. He had speed and he had power. And because I asked Pacquiao, did you go to any other gyms before this one? He says, Freddie, I started in New York and I came across the country and I stopped at every gym I could. And everyone else turned me down. now. I says, what? We started working together. Everything was going really well. He was about to go home, but at that time, Lidwaba was the world champion from South Africa, and his opponent had gotten sick and pulled out of the fight. Manny was the next available opponent.
What are you thinking?
I told all the top-ranked employees, bet on Pacquiao, he's 60-1. I mean, you can't get better odds than this. And they said, Freddie, your guy's gonna get killed. I said, what are you, crazy? I said, this kid is special.
I frankly had never heard of him, but I've seen and heard of him now.
Freddie Roach, one of boxing's most respected trainers, often recalls his initial encounter with Manny Pacquiao. At that time, Manny was a small fighter weighing only 112 lbs, and many in the boxing community underestimated him despite his size. Roach noticed something extraordinary in Manny's punching power and potential. While others dismissed the young boxer, Roach saw a unique combination of speed, aggression, and resilience that hinted at future greatness. This early belief laid the foundation for their long-standing partnership, which would eventually shape one of boxing's most remarkable careers. Now, after years at the top and a period away from the ring, Manny Pacquiao has reunited with Freddie Roach to prepare for his upcoming fight against Mario Barrios in 2025. Training footage has shown Manny and his team actively working on conditioning, speed, and technique. The sessions include road work through the streets of Los Angeles and intense focus drills under Roach's watchful eye. This comeback camp reflects both a physical and emotional renewal for Pacquiao as he seeks to prove that his legendary skills remain intact.
Manny Pacquiao is back at training with Freddie Roach. This is crazy to think about it. Manny Pacquiao is coming back at age 46 to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC World Welterweight title. Listen, this is inspirational. I can't lie. At age 46, to still be active, to still be thriving, still throwing punches, it just shows how much of a legend you are, how great of a talent you are. Only a special kind of human can take on this challenge. You know, Manny Pacquiao, age 46, he takes on Mario Barrios, who is in his prime. Like, this could be devastating for Manny Pacquiao if shit goes left. But you know what I keep asking myself? Imagine if Manny Pacquiao actually comes back and beats Mario Barrios. That's crazy. It's happened in the past before. Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman, they've come back in their older ages and they've become world champions. It can happen, it's possible. But I mean, listen, if we're going to talk about skill sets, Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than George Foreman. Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than Bernard Hopkins. So it's not impossible if you think about it. Manny Pacquiao has got a better chance at becoming a world champion at 46 than Bernard Hopkins or George Foreman did. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's possible. Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Why not? Live your dream. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what age you are. Live your fucking dream. Let's fucking have it.
Observers and fans alike have expressed amazement at seeing Pacquiao's recent training clips. Even at 46 years old, he demonstrates a speed and power reminiscent of his prime, which many find surprising given the physical demands of boxing, and his age comparisons have been drawn to George Foreman's storied comeback, where despite age, a former champion stunned the world. This blend of nostalgia and excitement fuels hope that Manny can deliver another memorable performance showcasing his enduring talent and fierce competitiveness.
Boxing Doctor News told Onto Your Gloves, boxing fans, the rumors are true. Manny Pacquiao is stepping back into the ring. At 46 years old, the Filipino legend is taking on WBC welterweight champ Mario Barrios this July. But here's the kicker. Pacquiao's first world title was as a flyweight, and now he wants to retire as the WBC welterweight champ. Talk about a career comeback, but can the PacMan turn back time? He hasn't been in top form lately, while Barrios is coming off a tough draw. Will Pacquiao's experience triumph over youth, or is this one fight too far? Either way, July is shaping up to be an explosive month for boxing. Pacquiao's rolling the dice one last time. Will he make history as the oldest welterweight champ ever? Get ready for a showdown that'll have you on the edge of your seat.
One of the most poetic aspects of Pacquiao's return is his quest to reclaim the WBC welterweight title. The very same belt that propelled him into the international spotlight years ago, originally winning his first world title at flyweight Pacquiao's career has spanned multiple weight classes and historic achievements. This fight symbolizes a complete circle linking the start of his journey to what could be its fitting conclusion. It's not simply about the championship, but about legacy nostalgia, and closing the chapter with the same organization that marked his rise, Boxing Dr. News told Unto Your Gloves.
This is a bad idea. Out of nowhere, the WBC decides they want their welterweight champion, Mario Barrios, to defend his belt against Manny Pacquiao. About 7 to 8, maybe 9, 10 years ago, I would have said, hells yeah, if we had a Manny Pacquiao championship fight. But Manny's been retired for 4 years. He's 46 years old. His last fight was in 2021, and he lost to Ugas in a unanimous decision. I watched his exhibition bout against the kickboxer guy in Japan, and again, I think people will look at this and go, well, Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson, and yeah, that happened. And I also said that Mike was going to get really badly hurt, and it was a terrible idea for him to do that. There were some health issues and everything else. Luckily, Mike didn't get super hurt in the fight, but this is a world championship level fight against a sitting world champion, and Manny does not belong in there. And again, I'm worried that he's going to get hurt badly.
Despite high-energy training videos, seasoned boxing analysts express caution. They point out that impressive workouts don't always translate to success. Inside the ring, questions remain about whether Pacquiao can maintain the reflexes needed to evade counters, withstand the punishment of a full fight, and endure the stamina demands of multiple rounds.
We have Sean Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barrios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan. So, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios. We've talked about Conor Benn, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the U.S. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever, many years ago, was a WBC belt. So I think it would have been a great story and a very winnable fight for Manny.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned.